Hi, I'm Danny, one of the chefs here at Local Crate, and today we're going to be making Chipotle chicken with Mexican street corn and cilantro-lime rice.
It's important to know that this recipe is a little bit spicy, so keep that in mind when you choose how much Chipotle powder to use.
First step on this recipe is the mise en place. Heat that grill up to medium to high heat until it reaches about 400 degrees.
Now we're going to shuck the corn.
Zest and juice the lime. It's important that you use the peel of the lime because it has most of the flavor. And the best way that I've found to squeeze a lime is if you stick a fork through the middle, and that creates some sort of friction and it helps you pop all the little juice bubbles, and you kind of jiggle it while you do it. I'm gonna tear the cilantro leaves and stems into smaller pieces. Now you're gonna remove the chicken breasts from the package, rinse them and pat them dry. Now that the mise en place is done, we're gonna move on to cooking the rice. So we're gonna put our rice in a pot. We're gonna add the tomato paste. We're gonna add 1 1/4 cups of water. And now we're gonna bring this to the stove. We are gonna wait until the rice comes up to a boil and then keep stirring so that tomato paste dissolves. Once the rice is simmering, we're gonna turn the heat down to low, cover, and cook it until the rice is done. So while our rice is cooking, we're gonna start preparing the chicken to grill. Add about 1 tablespoon of oil, and that'll help kind of make sure that we can distribute the chipotle powder around, and add as much chipotle powder as you like. Remember, chipotle powder is a little bit spicy, so make sure you don't add too much. We're gonna add 1 teaspoon of lime juice and a generous pinch of salt and pepper. I'm gonna take my hands and rub it all over the chicken breast. If you're using an outdoor grill, make sure that it is a lightly oiled grill, and if you're using one inside, make sure to add about 1 tablespoon of oil if it's a grill pan or a sauté pan. Now we're gonna grill the chicken. We're gonna take the chicken over to the hot grill and make sure we cook it from 5 to 7 minutes per side until it is fully cooked. Now the chicken is done, we're gonna transfer it over to the cutting board and we're gonna move on to grilling the corn. So we're gonna take our head of corn and we're gonna rub it with about 1 tablespoon of oil and a pinch of salt and pepper. Now that this is well covered, we're gonna move it over to our hot grill and cook it for 10 to 15 minutes, trying to turn it every 2 to 3 minutes to get some nice char on every side. Now that the corn is completely cooked, we're gonna start making the street corn. So I have the crema over here, and I'm gonna add about 2 teaspoons of lime juice and a pinch of salt and pepper. And just give this a good stir. So I'm gonna start by cutting this corn in half, and then we're gonna smear the Mexican crema mixture we made, roll it in some cotija cheese, and sprinkle a little bit of the chipotle powder we have left on top. And top it with a little cilantro for color. Now we're gonna finish the rice, and you can see how fluffy and kind of tomatoey it looks. To make it cilantro-lime rice, we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of lime zest, the rest of our cilantro, and now we're gonna mix it very well to incorporate. Now that our street corn is done, we're gonna put 1/2 in each plate. We're gonna divide our cilantro-lime rice between 2 plates. So I'm gonna take these chicken breasts and just slice them up a little bit. I'm gonna transfer this over to our plates. Save the toppings of the street corn if you have some left, and make sure to put it on top of the chicken breasts and eat it all together. And there you have it, Chipotle chicken with Mexican street corn and cilantro-lime rice. For more recipes, visit localcrate.com/cook.